Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Aloha from Jodo Mission of Hawaii, Honolulu. Today is August 22nd, Sunday. Wow, time fast, so passed quickly. And I came here August, I think, 8? August 7. And so this means 2 weeks, have passed. I didn't realize already 2 weeks. And since Friday, we started Obon and 10 o'clock service, 6 o'clock service, so 2 services. And today is the last service for Obon. And when I was assigned to this Jodo mission in 97, the Obon was so spectacular. Obon was really something because the huge hondo was full of people. This temple was packed with members. And I think I can assume several hundreds, over 500, 600, 700 people on this hall to attend Obon. And there were many ministers. I think nearly 10 ministers get together to do the service. And so Obon was really something very spectacular to attract members. And why Obon is so special is because Obon is one of the chances, one of not many chances to think about our ancestors. Every day we are so busy, just like I forgot time, 2 weeks already passed. So we don't have a chance, to think of other things because every day is so busy. But this, by having a big memorial service, having a big Obon, we can stop to think about our ancestors. And thanks to our ancestors, we are now living here. While staying on Oahu, every day I took my daughter to school. And when I drive every day, every morning, there is a lady who holds the sign, at the corner of the town. And she actually always giving smile. She's always smiling to people and giving smile. And the sign says, Jesus loves you, God is alive. Jesus loves you. So love is actually heart mark. So loves you and God is alive. Although I'm not Christian, but I realize that what she is doing, she is doing the people outside every day, every morning, she is standing and giving smile. Is what we call is Wagen Aigo. Wagen Aigo is one of the 7 offerings, that giving smile to people. So giving a peaceful smile to the people. And also, Aigo is a loving word. So she also giving a message to the societies. No one is left behind. No one is left behind. Jesus loves you. Jesus, even though there is not, people who may not love you, but Jesus loves you. And what a great message. So I thought, as a Buddhist missionary, it's sometimes nice to stand to give message. I also, of course, I cannot do, every day, but it's nice to stop and to give message to the society. Just like she does every day, there are more and more people who realize the significance of her existence, what she's doing. And we can actually, sometimes many people ignore, but this is actually great efforts. And if, she is not happy in the current situation, I think she cannot do it, because I believe she is happy. She can do, and she can give smile to the people and give words, message to the society. And that's a very important thing. Before talking about happiness, other people, the most important thing is, I think, happiness of myself. My happiness is very important. And if we find ourselves, we are very happy, peaceful, then we want to tell people how wonderful the happiness is, how wonderful this present moment is. That's kind of my source of inspiration. Because I am happy, because I am now, currently peaceful, I want to tell how wonderful this happiness is. So I assume she is always standing and to hold a sign, Jesus loves you, God is alive. That's her belief, and that's her happiness. And because she's happy, she can do that. So at the same time, in like manner, because I'm happy, I want to deliver the Dharma message. Today at 10 o'clock, we have another Obon service, Zoom service. And the Zoom link can be found at www.jodo.us. Once again, www.jodo.us. So on the homepage, of our temple, Buddhist temple, Jodo Mission, you can find Zoom link, and you can just click the link. You can join in the Obon service. And after this Obon service, we clean up everything today. So it may start around 11:30. Once again, thank you very much for joining in the morning service. ありがとうございます。 refuge in the Dharma, the teachings which eternally exist in the land of the Ten Directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community which eternally exists in the land of the Ten Directions. The verse in praise of the Buddha, Hanbutuji. The Buddha's luminous face is majestic, and his sublime powers unsurpassed. To such radiant splendor, nothing compares. The sun, moon, and the precious jewels that shine so luminously, all become obscure and dark like black ink. The Tathagata's appearance transcends this world and is beyond compare. Your great boast of perfect enlightenment resounds in the 10 directions. Your conduct, learning, diligence, concentration, wisdom, and majestic virtues are unparalleled. They are extraordinary and wondrous. In profound clarity and virtuous mindfulness on the ocean of the readings of all the Buddhas, you have mastered their depths and exalted their secrets to the end. Ignorance, greed, and anger, the world unlearned is forever reserved. Among humans, you have the Vara of Hawaii. Your sublime virtues are infinite. Your accomplishments are vast, and your wisdom profound and wondrous. Your radiant light with its majestic quality shakes the great southern pole world. I vow to become a Buddha equal to you, sacred Dhamma. Transcending birth and death, I will be all to emancipation. In generosity, resolve, adherence to precepts and diligence, as well as in meditation and wisdom, I shall be supreme, and resolve to become a Buddha to carry out this path. To all who are afraid and in fear, I will bring them great peace. Even there are Buddhas, hundreds, thousands, millions, innumerable great sages, as many other sons of the Ganges. I shall make offerings to them all, to every one of these Buddhas. Nothing will be like a seed in the way, and is rich and fair. So even if, like the sons of the Ganges, all the Buddha's world, again consists of uncountable, infinite light, my radiant light shall completely illuminate and pervade through all these realms. Thus, my devotional practices and sublime powers will be impossible to measure. May I become a Buddha whose land is most sublime. May all who are there be wondrous and unique, and may this place of practice be supreme. This land will be like ultimate enlightenment and beyond compare. I will have compassion for all beings and emancipate them all. Those from the 10 directions who come to be born in my land, their minds will be joyful and pure. Having reached my land, they will immediately experience happiness and serenity. May the Buddha believe in me and be my true witness. I bow before you to dedicate my strength in achieving this aspiration. The world-honored ones of the 10 directions, having unimpeded wisdom, may they forever bestow this honor and know my will to practice. Even if my body and pain, I will carry out my practice with diligence and endurance to the end without fear. Original vows are the essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to attain birth, to immediately attain birth in the pure. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu.つくしみ敬って拝読したてまつる元祖大師ご法語第22章往生せさせおわしますまじきようにのみ申し聞かせまいらする人々の騒乱こそ返す返すあさましく心苦しく将来いかなる記者めでたき人々を仰せられるともそれにな驚かせも壊しまし将来そうおのおの道にはめでたくたっきとなりとも悟りことに今日異なる人の申し候ことは往生浄土のためにはなかなか有識大変悪知識とも申しぬべきことともにて候ただ凡夫の計らいをば引き入れさせおわしまさで一筋に仏の恩誓いを頼みTeachings of Honen Shonin, Day 22. Rejecting the undesirable teacher. It is indeed lamentable and regrettable that there exist those who say that birth is a pure land is unattainable. Please do not ever be in awe of such words, even if the speakers are wise and honorable. There are people who are learned and respected in their individual paths of endeavor. However, the instruction of those with different understanding and practices will be troublesome for those who are aspiring versions of God. These Proponents of other practices are referred to as undesirable teachers who will serve to distance these aspirants from their current relationship with Buddha and Dharma. You must not bend an ear to such misguided people, but continue to rely steadfastly on the essential power of Buddha Amitabha for the attainment of all. Murai no myo wa amaneku jippo no sekai o terashite nenbutsu no shujou o sesshu shite setamaru. The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. Nanu Amida. 旗に川くは思想部も一切段のつけし変水上論者独学苦渋無用猛者陸長小浄土ナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムツナムアミダム旗に川くは自問責任同園部族の首相で同合増上ナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムツナムアミダム旗根川区は当時開期以来初段の次いっぱい合敗信号中院首相令と追善増進五大ナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミダムナムアミ
願に将来諸宿毒体質へここに富むよところの奨励は本日8月22日永代教指導の恩世主弘中正人より富むところの奨励は1956年俗名弘中由里こと高炉明観禅上に並びに弘中家、石本家、先祖代々、追善、増上、菩提、また願わくは、本世主、霊場、ダムリン、柳村、千恵子、上田、義恵より1953年俗名、田畑、増一こと、大雲、両方神事、追善、増上、菩提、1980年、本世主、ジェーン・桶村、田中、竹之内より1980年、俗名、竹之内、二代こと常用、二体神明、追善、上上、菩提、ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブアミダナムアミダブチナムアミダブまた願わくは戦士病持つお難をし三害番で無縁無縁ないし崩壊平等利益ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブOur prayers to those who passed away in wars, in accidents, and in natural disasters, for the happiness and attainment of enlightenment. 如来大慈大悲愛民五年ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブツナムアミダブ願わくはこの功徳をもって平等一切に施し同じく菩提心を起こして安楽国に往生する。We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all. And then we together develop the aspiration from like to achieve birth in the pure land of peace and peace. Number one.
As you know, Buddhism teaches this present moment. The peace in this moment is such a valuable thing. And so we teach this present moment is very important. And we should live in this moment. However, at the same time, in the bigger viewpoint, we need to think about future after death. What will happen after death is also important. However, because everybody is so busy every day, and we live in this moment, and we cannot think about, death. And actually, we don't want to think about death. So, after death is forgotten. And until we get sickness, we get older, then we finally realize what will happen to death. But important teaching of our Pure Land Buddhism is to think about after death. So after death is nothing worry because Amida Buddha can take care of our disease. So that is our important teaching. So to think about death is actually good teaching. Not inevitable that we don't want to talk about, but we need to think about death. And by thinking of death, by thinking of what will happen after death, then we realize the way to go beyond the death. That is the Pure Land teaching. So without thinking death, we cannot reach our Pure Land Buddhism. So that is very important. However, what will happen after death? There may be some opinions. And actually, there are what will happen death? Goals, their own goals. That is not different. That is actually different from the Pure Land. So Christianity call it heaven, right? So for Christian, going to heaven is the most important goal. So for those who believe in the heaven, Pure Land is different, So it's okay, we realize it's different. However, we should not criticize other religion because it's different, path, different goal. So because of the different goal we are going, it's nonsense to criticize, you kind of, good or better or worse. We cannot criticize. We just realize it's different. So today's undesirable teacher, those who can criticize, the birth in the Pure Land is not possible. You cannot attain birth in the Pure Land. If other religion, the people, no matter how he may be wise, no matter how she may be wise, if the different person of the different religion criticize our path, important practice, then that's, we call it undesirable teacher. And in Japanese, akuen jishiki. So you don't need to listen to them because those who criticize people, they don't realize that, we have different goal. And for different goal, there is a different path. And there is a different practice. So all we can do is that we can realize the difference, but whether it's valuable or not, whether it's better or worse, we cannot actually criticize. How can we criticize, it's better or worse? Because different paths. So that today's was of Honen. So if, people, honorable people, wise people, they are criticizing, or Jodo Buddhism is you cannot attain birth in the Pure Land after death. You don't need to listen. You don't need to listen to them. That we call it undesirable teachers. So in like manner, we, the Pure Land Buddhists, should not criticize other paths, other practices, and other religions. We cannot criticize